Do you think you are intimidating the modern day man?
I think we are intimidating insecure men with weak egos.
Ooh.
We are not intimidating the modern day man. Because as we are speaking right now,
Yes.
there is a real man somewhere with an empowered woman,
Yes.
the functioning, happy marriage. So we cannot go on the other flip side and say we are intimidating. No, it's the insecure men with weak egos who have a problem with us.
Now the modern empowerment is where men is threatening men.
Yes.
Because we are able to say no when we need to say no. When we are able to say yes when we want to say yes, and that is a threat to them, and they don't know how to handle it, so they have to escape to, oh, she's too empowered. No, she knows how to say no, she knows how to say yes, and she's, she holds her ground enough that you wouldn't be able to shake her off, so that she can tolerate the rubbish or the trash that men are used to throwing.
Yes.
So when I escape, she's too empowered. No, you need to keep yourself together enough to handle the modern woman.
Okay.
Women have always been empowered. It's now that we are in a modern kind of empowerment.
Okay.
In this current era of media and everything, most people have unrealistic expectations.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I meet someone today. For me, of importance, it's apart from the chemistry, do we bond? But then there's this expectation of, I've seen how, let's say, so-and-so is treating Lynn on internet.
Yes.
Why is he not doing this for me?
Very good morning to you and a warm welcome to LNS Rebuilding Series. My name is Lynn Ngugi. I was just telling my guests, if there is anything I'm loving right now, it's the panel discussions. Sometimes I laugh, but then sometimes I learn a lot. And today we are about to have an authentic and very vulnerable conversation with us, women who are above 30s, on some of the things that we are experiencing, our definition of friendships, relationships, careers, and why sometimes they say the man is scared of dating this modern day woman. So please take your notebook. It's about to get a bit off the hook. So please to sameheni, they are just giving out their views, and we will also have a main panel discussion here, and then we'll have a third one with all of us together. So we are I'm about to let them introduce themselves and tell us what they do. But before I do that, I have to say thank you so much to our amazing partners at Tap Tap Send. The people at Tap Tap Send are not just people who I'm happy to be working with, but I call them family, because these people, they've come through for us during our worst moments, even when we were not working together as partners, and to be able to do business with them right now makes me really happy. So if you are looking into sending money to your loved ones, whether you are abroad ama kwenye uko, and you want to send money to your loved ones, please use Tap Tap Send, and you can also use my code Lynn so that you are able to get your cash back for 20. Unaweza pata cash back ya $20, 15 euros, 15 pounds, or even 50 dirhams for every first transaction you make. Yeah, 50. So 50 USD, 50 pounds, 50 euros, or 50 dirhams, you'll be able to get your cash back on the same. Download their app and let me know what you think about them. And I say I will not be thanking my team at the end. So my incredible team that put these works together, asanteni sana Edgar Muga Scholar, Kelvin and Sam for compiling this episode and making sure you guys, you are able to watch it right on time. Na kwako mpenzi mtazamaji for subscribing and watching our content. If you haven't, hit the subscription button so that we are able to continue impacting more lives. And now, without further ado, I know these people, you are not going to see them. Sorry, Anifa has a cold. You are not just going to see them for the first time. So allow me to let them introduce themselves and tell us more about what they do. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we? Hey, kikuja morning, mumeji humble, but before that life was given, how are you feeling?
You're fine.
See, Vita. We are safe.
We come in peace.
We come in peace.
Yes.
So maybe I start with my sunshine right there. Maybe if you can introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for having me. Yes. My name is Lydia Wanjiru. I'm a digital content creator. I'm also a farmer and an entrepreneur, and I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, welcome on the show.
Thank you.
Hanifa, how are you?
I'm good.
Sasa nimekusemea jina, take it up.
It's okay.
Yes.
My name is Hanifa Mango,
Yeah.
and I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
Yes.
And I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to us having a fruitful conversation.
Yeah.
And learning more.
And learning more.
Yes.
First, beautiful hair. I
Thank
said
you.
that off camera. I'm saying it because it's giving.
I hope it looks good on camera.
Muga, how are we looking? We are looking good. Muga says we are looking good. Yeah, and to this incredible friend of mine, Karibu tena mama. How are you?
I'm good.
Wakumbushe jina.
It's nice to sit on the yellow couch,
Yes,
finally.
Finally.
Yes. My name is Rose Atieno Angira. By profession, I did hospitality.
Yes.
But at the moment, I'm a full-time caregiver to my son. If you didn't watch my story, pitia uko kwa Lynn tena, it's there.
Go watch it.
Go watch
How's
it, yeah.
baby?
Baby is fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still yet to upload the birthday video.
Yeah.
We had a very beautiful birthday party with Ellie and some other kids who were able differently.
Yeah.
And you guys will be able to watch it. But we are all here for very simple yet crazy conversations, friendships, career, dating, and why right now people are saying mwanamke wa saa hii siwezi guza. First of all, Daddy Owen was on the show and he said this modern day woman is very empowered for the boy child. Do you believe so, Hanifa?
I would say
yes.
Empowered women have always existed. They are not existing right now. They have always been there. The only difference is from earlier on, there were very few as compared to women who were a bit intimidated.
Yes.
So at that time, there was no problem. Men were thriving.
Yeah.
But now we are so many as compared to the intimidated women.
Yes.
And when you look on the flip side of men, they have not evolved with us. You know, they still want to carry the same mentality that they used to carry back in the days when empowered women were actually few.
Yeah.
But for now, we are so many. And they have refused, or rather, empowered women is a strange thing to them. Let me say that.
Yes.
Yes. It is a strange thing to them because most people are focused on women and less on men. They were just focusing on empowering a woman, but who was there to close that gap? You know?
Yeah.
It was just all about education, empowering a woman, but what about the family setup? Nobody thought about that, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say that is the major reason. They have just not evolved with us. Yes.
All right, Lydia, what do you think?
As Hanifa has said, empowered women has always been there. If you look back at how our grandmothers and our mothers used to do house chores, you know, hold the family down, go to the farm, come back with a load full of firewood, mutungi ya maji, mtoto. That is empowerment. And now, because now the modern empowerment is where men is threatening men.
Yes.
Because we are able to say no when we need to say no. When we're able to say yes when we want to say yes, and that is a threat to them, and they don't know how to handle it, so they have to escape to, oh, she's too empowered. No, she knows how to say no, she knows how to say yes, and she's, you know, she holds her ground enough that you wouldn't be able to shake her off, so that she can tolerate the rubbish or the trash that men are used to throwing.
Yes.
So when I escape, she's too empowered. No, you need to keep yourself together enough to handle the modern woman.
Okay.
Women have always been empowered. It's now that we are in a modern kind of empowerment.
Okay. Hey, Rose.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think in the past it was like a fairy tale. Like life was about, you're born, you go to school, you get married, and then you start a family.
Yes.
And then the position of a woman was like, you had to be submissive, and the position of a woman was in the house to take care of the family.
Yeah.
So you find out, like in the past, women didn't have the women didn't have the voice. Your position ni pale, whatever the man says, that is what you have to do.
Yes.
That is how you have been raised. So you see, as the world changes, women realize they also have a space. They also have a position. So, you know, it feels like the men feel intimidated, like, no, this is not how it should be.
Yes.
It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
So even in a place like a career woman working, and the man is also working, then you find that maybe the woman is earning more. You'll find that the male figure will feel, this is not how it is. You should be at home.
Yeah.
Or in a case where a woman is working and the man is staying at home, it feels like, it should be, you should be home.
Yeah.
You should be taking care of the children. You should be doing what I want. Your space is in the kitchen and in the bedroom to produce babies.
Yes.
That's all. But now you realize in this moment, in our 30s, most people in the 30s are not there. Women, they are not there. They're like, oh, I'm focused on my career. I want to do what I want to do. So the family thing comes, it's not in my head.
It's not a primary focus.
No, it's not a primary focus. It's like future is more important than family.
Hey.
So that's the focus, that's the direction.
And if is that true? Do you feel like, you said you are an advocate right now?
Yes.
And do you feel like as a career woman, between your career and your relationship, which one would you give more focus to? Or do you try to balance those both? And even from past experience?
For me, I would say, number one, there's always that why in your life. Your why is always going to determine how you're making your decision. So for instance, there's career here, there is relationship here. So from your objective of how you want your marriage to work, if you're not meeting that person who is going to run a marriage the way you, or the way both of you are in line, then there's no point of being married, you know? So I would not say that there's a balance, there's just harmony. You just have to find a harmony. But at the end of the day, is this marriage fulfilling your objective? Is this career fulfilling your objective, your purpose? It's not just a matter of saying, I have to have career, I have to have marriage. So let me get in. No, there are those underlying issues that you as a person first must feel that I actually am going to fulfill my objective being in this marriage. I am going to fulfill my purpose being in this career. It's not just a matter of waking up and doing things. Yes.
Do you think a lot of women get lost, their careers get lost into relationships and families?
I will go back to the reasoning of your objectives in life. So when you know you are getting married, perhaps to build a life with someone, to partner, to have companionship, then, and this person is equally supporting you, because for us empowered women, one thing I know, we appreciate support. If there's anything we want from a man is support. Leave anything aside, support me. If I want to become a woman rep, support me. If I want to open a business, give me advice, tell me this and this. You get me? We love negotiating, sort of. It's not a matter of do this, I'm doing. So if you find a person who actually supports you, there is nothing inhibiting you from growing your career. Because that is the only determining factor. Family. If the family is okay, career will be okay. But if from the bottom the family is struggling, you are struggling, career will definitely fail.
Okay.
Yes.
Lydia, what do you think?
If you would have asked me this question 2 years ago, I would have told you family is important. But now you're asking me today when I'm 30 years, career is important. This is because I've been in relationships, to be honest, and I've always focused on, I have this goal. I want a family. Deep down, I have not grown around a family setup. I don't know what is having mother, father, children together. I have never seen it in my life. I always tell God, I really want this. But then it got to a place I'm like, oh, okay, this prayer can wait. Because you go through a lot in relationships. You try to hold them down. You try to practice patience, understanding girlfriend, tolerance, betrayals. You go through all these things saying, I just want this to work. I want this family to work. I want this relationship to work. But then you as a person, you're not growing. You live in Nairobi, a rental house. Your family name is nowhere on the map. And your career... I'm sorry. Yes, some of us, because we are orphans. People just see us on the street, they don't know who you are. And you have that goal in life, you want to build generational wealth. Whether it is your children who will enjoy it, or people will always say, oh, that house, that school was built by Lydia, whoever family. You want to be a person of impact.
Yeah.
So you have to put relationships aside.
Yes.
And put more effort on career. Not that you don't want a relationship, but the right man will find you when you're on the way to somewhere.
Okay.
You don't want to now neglect this part. Because for me, I get distracted a lot by relationships because I'm a hopeless romantic. When you tell me you love me, I won't think about any other thing the whole day. I'm just thinking, he said he loves me. He's my man. He's my husband.
I'm clean on that issue.
So I have to first of all like work on me and work on my career as I work on how to balance. When you say you love me, I get that. I stay on that moment kidogo and then
You continue.
We continue with now career.
Reality
And also when you meet someone, a man who want to drown you in that love, and his intentions are like kuna kitu anataka, which is not like a long-term relationship. So utakuwa drowned and then atapata kenye anataka, safari yake inaendelea, and then now you are left there. Haya, career iko wapi? Now my job, because I used to miss work for relationship. I used to call in sick. Niko kwa road trip, Lynn. I have spent the whole night in the club. Siwezi enda kazi. And you know you're thinking you are doing it for the right reasons, for the right person.
Yes.
But then now in 30s, hey, pesa economy ni mbaya. Mbaya sana.
We need the money.
Let us work.
Okay. Anifa, you had a point.
On what she has said,
Yes.
I tend to disagree a bit.
Okay.
My point is, before you get into relationship, you look at the foundation. You know, if you are saying that you don't want, you are right now focusing on career and you don't want anything to do with family, probably it's because you combined yourself with someone who is not fitting in with your way of life. Okay. You get me?
Yes.
So if your foundation is bad, you're always going to say, me, I'm going to focus on my career.
Yeah.
But are you holding yourself accountable? Are you actually saying, I was in a bad relationship because I put myself there?
Who holds themselves accountable?
That is the problem. You have to hold yourself accountable, you know?
You need adult supervision at 20.
No, you have to hold yourself accountable. If you're in a bad relationship, it's not just the other person's fault. It's also your fault,
Okay.
you know?
Yes.
So for instance, me, I want to grow my career.
Yeah.
I want to build wealth with a man.
Okay.
I'm not going to pick a man who is not going to fit in what I have in my head. You know, if you're going to combine ourselves, he's coming with his dreams. He's very organized. I'm coming with my dreams, and then we combine.
Tusonge pamoja.
Then in that case, I'm not going to wake up and say,
Yes.
my career is failing, or I
Yes.
should focus more on my career.
Okay.
It's foundation.
But
Everything is foundation.
We're in our 30s right now.
Yes.
She said something important.
Yeah.
What business do you have taking accountability in a relationship at 20? Do you think we have any business being in a relationship in our 20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I think actually in your 20s, that's where you get the experience.
Yes.
That's where the fun is. And she said, like, the right man will find you at the right time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm in my mid-30s. Where? That thing hits you when you get there. That's when the reality hits you like, okay, so he will find me at the right time. Now this is the right time. And in that right time, they're not there. You start thinking of everyone you thought wale wabaya, and then you see their lives moving, and you're like, okay. You look at yourself, and that so-called career, you start sinking into depression. So it's better to balance both.
Yes.
Yeah. And you don't say like, you don't get into a relationship like, oh, maybe it will fail. No. Go in positively and just be neutral. It's okay. It's not the first one to fail.
Yeah.
It's okay if it doesn't work. You might meet in the beginning, it's all rosy.
Yes.
And if you see it's not working,
Get out.
move on.
But now you see with that, you have to also accept that you cannot force it. We are now in 30s. There are things totally, you know the do's and don'ts that you cannot tolerate in a relationship.
Because you are now in your 30s.
Whether you feel like now, I'm in my 30s, it might not come again. So you just can't take any Tom, Dick, and Harry because you feel like, oh, it will hit me later that I've lost time. And now you see the thing with this conversation is the empowerment. We go back to women are too empowered.
Yes.
You know, we are getting to a place that women are actually deciding to be single for the rest of their life and not having children. They are that group of women,
Yes.
and even men who have decided, I don't want a relationship, I don't want children,
Yeah.
I want to focus on my money,
Yes.
travel, wealth, and everything. So it's okay again, and we accept that it is happening.
Yeah.
So it's okay, like, because these people, ndo mtu afike hapo kusema, I don't want any type of relationship. They think that these relationships have shown you. And by the time I'm getting there, I think,
I blame the internet.
Where are you getting?
to saying that I don't mind going for the rest of my life without a relationship or
Aye.
getting married. Let us call it marriage.
Yes.
Relationships happen. There's so many types of relationships.
Yes.
But I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind if marriage will never find me. I have no problem with it.
Yes.
If I don't have a child, and if it gets to a place that ikatae kabisa, I am not willing to like drain myself emotionally because imekata. I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
but what are the dangers in your 30s? She's mentioned something also. Now you are settling for any Tom, Dick, and Harry because you are scared of time, the clock, the clock is ticking, right? And now you find yourself in your mid-30s. Don't you think there's also temptation to just settle with anyone simply because age is catching up with you, and then later on you are going to regret a decision that was made simply because the clock was ticking?
That's possible to just jump to any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yes.
But that's if you're really desperate, if desperation kicks in. But like she said, if you're busy, it will just find you.
Oh.
The right one just finds you. You don't. If you start looking for it,
You won't find
that's
it.
when you'll fall to the wrong one.
Yes.
But if you just let it find you,
Yeah. Now, with the way we are talking right now, what do you think is intimidating our men? You saw the comments.
Yes.
And some were like, even dating now, this kind of women in this age is trauma on itself. Wambiliki, waski, and all these things. First, do you think you are intimidating the modern day man?
I think we are intimidating insecure men with weak egos.
Ooh.
We are not intimidating the modern day man. Because as we are speaking right now,
Yes.
there is a real man somewhere with an empowered woman, the
Yes.
functioning, happy marriage. So we cannot go on the other flip side and say we are intimidating. No, it's the insecure men with weak egos who have a problem with us. And number two, I don't think the position of a man or a woman ever changed. All factors aside, a man is always going to remain to be a man,
Yes.
the lead.
Yes.
A woman is always going to follow. So if you come with that mentality that I am here to follow and he's here to lead, all factors aside.
Yes.
So then now when you bring in the idea that, oh, now I'm an advocate, oh, now you're a doctor, right? So now how do we maneuver you being an advocate and me being a doctor? Me being an advocate doesn't make me a man or, I don't know, put me in a different position. I'm still going to be that woman,
Yeah.
and take my position. And you coming in as a man, whether you are dating a powerful woman, you're still going to be the man.
Yes.
You cannot say I'm going to date a powerful woman and then I'm going to be sitting here as she provides. So that's where we're going to have the problem.
Yes.
But if you come with the mentality that both of us know our position, but now we are a bit empowered, we're in this position, how do we maneuver this?
Yes, how do we make
So
the
that
best?
is where most men do not know how to maneuver around it.
Have you dated one like that who could not maneuver with this? You have some great esteem.
Yes, I have dated one,
Yes.
and it did go past 3 weeks.
that's not dating.
No, you hit on each other, then you decide to date, and then you realize no, it's not going to work.
Yes.
And I stopped the relationship at 3 weeks because, like I've said before, you don't need to go through a heartbreak to find out that someone was not working for you. If you're sorry with yourself, just know this thing is not going to work for me. Before you say, oh, I'm going to focus on career and drop family. No, you knew very well that this relationship is not going to work.
Yes.
So most people just ignore and they carry on with the
Yes.
motion.
Yeah.
You carry on, you forgive, you move on. But if you're very, very aware of yourself, you will never, if a relationship is not working, you just drop it.
Yeah, from the word
Immediately.
go.
Yes.
Lydia. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think it's also because in this current era of media and everything, most people have unrealistic expectations.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I meet someone today, for me, of importance, it's apart from the chemistry, do we bond? But then there's this expectation of, I've seen how, let's say, so-and-so is treating Lynn on internet.
Yes.
Why is he not doing this for me?
We have unrealistic
expectations. I want tall, dark, and handsome. He has to know how to cook. He has to be good in bed.
Open
you want
the
all
door
these
for
things.
me, please.
Yes. Bring me flowers.
Not someone who has not grown up.
No, but women have this unrealistic expectations.
Yes.
Yeah, women have them.
Yeah.
And then you feel like, he's not giving me money because you've seen someone you assume it's rosy on the other side. No, they're watering that grass.
Yes.
But then you come in like, this is why you are talking of 3 weeks.
They are watering the grass. Then you come, snack.
Yeah.
I don't know what. The grass was watered.
What are yours?
What are yours?
Yeah.
Move on.
Because you might just start dating and you don't know them like in 3 weeks.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It takes time before you know someone.
Yes.
But of importance that people should really focus on is their chemistry. Don't jump, akona do.
Are we compatible?
Yes,
what
akona
are
do,
our
or
goals?
akona nini, and then you jump there,
yes.
And then you realize, no, it's not about this money. There's something missing. It's that connection. It's
okay.
Not there.
Yeah, Lydia. I wanted to get Lydia dating experience. I want to see where the drop in family and picking career comes from. What has been your dating experience like? And have you intimidated a man?
I think I should come on my own show here, Lynn. Anyway, because it's a lot. But recently, 2 years ago, I dated a for 3 years. And it was a whole of emotions. And you see, normally before him, I am the type that there are things I don't do.
Yes.
I don't tolerate. They are my limits. I cannot cross over. But with him, I was 26. I got to a place I said, I can tolerate a bit things here and there because he's handsome. He's everyone's body goal. He's aesthetically right. He's smooth. We living together. Sometimes he makes me dinner. He puts the roses down. And tunaenda date, tuna travel. But then when it comes to the real things, like him tolerating other women from his past. You know that these men that don't drop exes.
Yes.
We are no longer like calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend, but we can do any other thing together. And he cheated. He brought women in the house. He did, I don't know. It was a lot. Tuliachana the first 3 months, tukarudiana. Tukachana for 11 months, tukarudiana. And then I was like, my sister like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? And then when you tell this man, no, you cannot do this, it is not even biblically right and socially right. Now, this is where I'm coming into if we think we are intimidating men to date us.
Yeah.
From there, I decided there are things that I would say no to. Lynn, first of all, the economy is bad. Everyone needs to chase the bag, whether you are a woman or a man. And the Bible says a man's work is to provide, protect, and procreate.
Yes.
Our wife's duty is to help and support and respect the husband. Tumeelewana up to there? So this modern man wants to sit with me and niambie whether I'm willing to go 50-50 with him to provide. How am a woman should be willing to go 50-50? I'm supposed to ati wewe leta chakula, mimi nilete rent. Wewe leta school fees, mimi nilete sijui medical ward. Wewe lipa msichana wa kazi, mimi ndanunua unga. Where was it decided like that in the Bible? Even God himself wrote down these rules. It's in the Bible.
Hey.
I'm supposed to support, help, and respect you. Provision mimi nimeingilia wapi? So when I say I cannot go 50-50 with a man, unaona ndio hata mpate mabwana, ndio maana hamuolewi, ndio maana mwezi sijui sustain a relationship just because I've told him what is supposed to be done. Biblically, hata si ati socially nini, Mungu mwenyewe amesema. So this is where they feel like wana to intimidate. And now you are dating an advocate, you're dating a lawyer. Now because me as Lydia, as the woman, I'm a lawyer, maybe I'm earning what she has said, I'm earning much better than you. Now what makes the duties interchange? I'm going to help you provide. But the moment you make it like it is a number one priority to you when we are dating. Lynn, when we are dating, you're already talking about 50-50. You're already talking about duties. I can't. You're already a red flag. That's a red flag. Lynn, in a relationship, in a marriage. Now, you are not now doing baby. It's marriage. It's officially husband and wife.
Yes.
Of course, as a woman, you're going to take up some big duties, like even paying rent, paying school fees, paying insurance, helping buy assets for the family. We are going to do it. But the moment a man makes it clear from the word go when we are dating, unajua watu wanakuuliza hizi vitu on your first date. And you go with others like wanakuuliza what's your body count? Ati sijui what is your favorite what position? And you are like, you definitely know that us, like in our 30s, Lynn, you cannot even sit on that chair.
Yes.
On a date with this man after amekuuliza kitu kama hiyo. Because already you know where he's headed.
Yes.
And that is not where you yourself
you want
to go. So when you say no, you're intimidating. You are too empowered. You cannot even date.
Yes.
You cannot tolerate.
Yeah.
Then I would rather be alone. That's why I'm saying you would rather be alone. And so we are happy. We're seeing people being alone because honestly, no.
I want to play you a clip, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular clip. Okay, hold on.
The girl fair for
Hold
what?
on.
When people are going for dates, a man sends the woman or the girl fare for what? If that woman cannot afford fare, she has no business dating. Yeah, because you're not dating. It means some areas in your life, you've not worked on it. If you cannot stand on your feet, it means so many things. So you should not be in the dating games. You should not. Because we are not just dating for fun. We are dating for this thing to, people do things without purpose. That's where we are getting hurt. You just do for our things. You're going to see that man for what? Most likely you're going there then to use him. You don't have a job. You don't understand what it means. Work on those things first. Work on yourself before. And we are going to each other. Even men are coming to us looking for things that they should already be having. Even me as a woman, I'm not going to be in a relationship with a man because I'm desperate. I'm lost. I already know my purpose. I am looking for a man aligned to my purpose and we do things together. But if you go in there without purpose, after that date, most likely you're going to use him, get money for him, or you want free food.
You are lazy, you don't know where to spend your time.
Exactly.
You need company.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Be wary of a girl who, if you tell her, kesho si ukuje tukutane, if she just says yes, ask yourself, kwani ako ameplania kesho, amesema tu yes hivyo, cancel that date quickly. Even as a woman, if I just see a man we meet today, says, hey, can we have breakfast tomorrow? You had not planned for your tomorrow morning. We just, and the assumption to assume that I can be that free even tells me you don't know how life moves.
She's so right.
What do you think?
She has some points.
Yes.
Because back in the days, love was love.
Yes.
At present, most people have turned it into, he wants to see me.
Transactional.
Okay, let him take care of how I'm getting there.
Yes.
What I'm eating. I think as a woman, she's right. Take pride in yourself. Jipeleke hapo.
Yes.
Have some money with you. What if your date doesn't show up and you've ordered? And don't go with an expectation of it's about his money. It's not barter trade.
Yes.
People have turned it into barter trade. Naenda kumkula tu nirudi. No, that's wrong.
Okay, Anifa?
I think number one, I would first say that this trend or this idea that when you are dating is about exchanging money or babe help me with this, babe help me with that, 50-50. I don't think that is dating. You're just doing silly things.
Hey.
I honestly feel when you're dating, you're getting to know each other.
Yes.
So the minute we are starting to exchange money, we are losing the objective here.
Yes.
You know, we are not here You know, money will make us biased. You know, you want to be with someone because this person is paying your rent. But is this person really the person that aligns with you? You get? So most of the time, and like I've said before, foundation. Most marriages are failing because of foundation. Or you got married because he had money. You get? Or you got married because I was so broke, I had nowhere to live. He provided me a place to stay. Or I got married because, you know what, I was just of age, I'm bored.
Yes.
You got married.
Yeah.
The only people who come and say, I got married because it was the right time, I found the right person, everything was aligning, my career was very few, you know? And that is why you have, the lot of bad marriages is high than good marriages because of foundation. From onset, how you start dating, you are borrowing each other money, you are living together, you know? Why are you living together when you are dating? You know, I never understand that point. Why are you living together when you are dating?
Where should we be living?
No, live at your own place. I'm living at my own place. No, you just live at your own place. I live at my own place. You get?
Lydia, you are living together.
Yeah. And that is now where you see all these problems are coming from, that now he doesn't want to focus on families because actually she's using a very bad example because now the man was a wrong man. You know? If it was a good man, but now you had an experience with a bad man and you're saying, I have dumped family aside, let me go on career. But who was that man that you were with? A loser. You get me?
Hey.
Yes.
Lydia, what do you say?
Now let's go back to that clip first. She said two very important things. Number one, if I've never asked for fair. And I think it gets to an age, it is an age thing where some particular age group, they ask for fair. Yes. What were college, campus, freshly out of college, you feel the need to ask for someone 500.
Yes.
Even if I want to go to a date, to a date with a man, that mentally I am okay and physically, emotionally, I want to go for this date, I won't ask for fair. I've never asked for fair. But also I know there are things that I can't do, like paying for the meals, some of the drinks. I will never do that. I've never either way.
Yes.
And then there is what she has said, the last point. Sorry, it is
You are lazy.
in a potem.
Yes.
What you are saying, Hanifa, is not that ukiingia kwa relationship, nobody wishes for it to end. Let us. I think we
Start
can all
there.
agree.
Yes.
You are hoping that this is your last relationship. It is going to work out. It is going to be well. And then we have made mistakes. Me, I've stayed with 3 men. I've moved in with 3 men. I told you I'm hopeless romantic, and I don't have gears. Sinanga speed governor, ni kwenda. By the time I'm realizing, wait, this cannot work.
Yes.
I've started over 4 times in my life. Naacha nyumba ikiwa mzima, like furniture, electronics, na move in with a man, na namwacha hizo vitu na naenda kuanza tena. It is the emotions that come with it. It is the lessons, the experience. And that's why I can sit here and say, and I'll say again, I'm ready to put the family aspect of my life aside for my career. Because I know what I've been through, I know what I've had to endure, and I know what I don't want in my future.
Yes.
It is as plain as that.
Yes.
Yes.
You were saying something about, okay, go on.
I don't want to act like I'm a therapist here, but from whatever Lyd is saying, you have said that you have been in 4 relationships, you know, living with the men.
Not 4.
3.
I've just
She's
mentioned,
moved in.
Moved in
three.
with the 3.
Yes.
Clearly, there's an underlying issue that you have not resolved before you move in with 3 men. Maybe it's 1 man.
Yes.
Yes. There's an underlying issue there that you have not resolved as a person. Because if you keep repeating the same thing, something is wrong somewhere. It is actually not even them. It is you as a person. You get me? You have said here that you are an orphan, right? Maybe you just gear towards being with people. And sometimes you don't even think about it. The way you're saying, I'm a hopeless romantic. But have you ever just taken time and said, what is wrong with me? Why am I always jumping in? There is an underlying issue. And as adults, as human beings, it is important to focus on the journey of self-awareness. Please take time to learn yourself. Take time to fully rediscover yourself, you know, before you decide to combine yourself with someone else. Because when you know yourself, you are not going to pick anything. I've said here I dropped a man 3 weeks. Because I know myself.
What happened?
3 weeks I just know. No.
Okay, what
Without
happened? Uturuki. We want to know.
what happened? Tell us.
You know, when someone someone hits on you, they're so lovey-dovey and all that.
Yes.
No, but once you start dating, I discovered he's a bit controlling, you know, and I do not like being constrained. In as much as someone else will ignore it, I was like, Anytime we go somewhere, we are here in a hotel trying to order something, he's telling me, order this. I'm like, no, order this. You get? I'm like, so unanyamaza tu una order, but after 3 weeks nikaona no, too much controlling.
Yes.
You get? He's never saying anything. He was never saying anything. Mimi ndo niongea yeye anyamaze. Unaona? Ajifanye tu amenod. So I was like, you don't have an opinion on what is wrong. You get? So I don't need rocket science. I don't need you to try for 3 years or 1 year to know. I just know this will not work if you are aware within yourself.
Yes.
And inside something tells you, it is not aligning Anifa. So all these things that women are saying at I did 3 years, you knew it is not going to work.
From the
you
one
knew
there,
it. Yes.
Lydia. Hey.
My therapist.
to you.
I don't know why you are attacking me. I've just said my experience. But this is again, that's why I've said you can't compare 20s relationships to 30s relationship. Since last year April, I've not been in a relationship. I'm on an awareness journey. I know who I am. I know what triggers me. I know what makes me not have speed governor, and I know where I want to be. These are things I did in my 20s. It is things that you have to learn. So maybe you, from your 20s, you knew you will never maybe move in with a man when you're still dating. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Maybe I didn't even have a problem with it. Right now, hey, mi kwangu wezi kanyaga. But hata kumove in, you cannot step in my house as long as we are dating, and maybe initial stages of dating. Maybe later on when things are starting, to start grow and everything. Now I know. From last year, I've not been in a relationship. Number two, there are things you have to go through for you to learn now the do's and don'ts. You just don't start growing as an adult and you're self-aware. No, you can't. And also there are things you have to give time. We are all human beings. As much as tunasemea wanaume, they are also human beings. They have their own shortcomings. You have your own shortcomings. There are things you are wishing and hoping that as tukiendelea tu kuendaenda na hii relationship, he will drop maybe this, he will drop this. And maybe for you don't have a problem with tolerating. There are people who tolerate men who cheat. As long as the man provides. I've seen that my DM is full of those people. As long as analipa to school fees, analipa rent, mi niko sawa. They don't have a problem. That's why I'm saying there are people who are okay with some things that maybe you, from the word go, you have never been okay with it.
You are aware of. How is your self-awareness journey coming up?
It is amazing.
Okay.
It is amazing. I know. Now you see the way she's dating for 3 weeks.
Yes.
I think right now I can even date for 2 days and I'm able to drop it.
Okay.
Kwanza wakusema nitakuja lini unipikie
Kasamaki.
I'm able to say, by the way, I can even call that relationship off from that message or that call.
Yes.
Because now I know.
Yeah.
Then I didn't. And I made my mistakes and I'm aware of my mistakes, but I'm aware of where I'm headed.
And when we know better,
we do better.
we do better. Hey!
That is what we're encouraging.
Good. That's what you're encouraging.
If you're young, try as much as possible to focus on the journey of self-awareness. If you're young, you're 25, just focus on knowing yourself. Stop rushing with this whole...
Actually, you cannot tell a person of 25 years to focus on self-awareness.
No, but that is just upon you to decide. It's upon you to decide because most people want to have the freedom of making choices, but you're not ready to hold yourself accountable. That is the problem.
I love that.
Yes.
The freedom of
you
making
want to say,
choices.
I'll do this, but when it happens, don't judge me. Don't judge me. No.
And you see, these 25, they are the same ones who are saying they cannot date a man without money.
They're
Money,
still
like
confused.
it is the money aspect that comes before decision of dating someone. And for men, it is the Nyash aspect that is coming before the decision of dating someone.
No, let's not generalize. No.
Hold on, we are not generalizing.
No,
we are
let's-
just saying the things that
Elsa, why are you asking? He's saying yes.
Why are we assuming all men love Nyash? No.
I'm not saying all men.
She's saying, let's
I'm not
hear.
saying
Let's
all
hear.
men. It is, we have become a Nyash and money society. So these are the two determining factors. Before, me I'm a Kikuyu, I have the Kikuyu figure.
Yes.
And I don't fear to say that. It is what I have and it is what I use. It was what I has operating with me for the last 30 years. So the moment mtu anakuona hivi, oh nakaa kadoli nini, the
Then
moment
you
you start
turn-
walking, sma, hi.
No,
So,
him.
It was not him. I'm the one. It is my experience. It is my experience.
Let
I'm
her
talking
own
about.
her experience.
It is my experience.
Yes.
It is what is, and that's why even men in marriages, they are going outside that for university and college kids.
Yes.
Because of what? Unaona venye watoto siku hizi ni warembo physically. Have you seen university and college girls?
Alafu tears are
so,
tearing.
everything is
The
fresh.
back is backing.
Fresh, and the skin has not yet been tapped. Lazima skin care routines zetu. They are so beautiful. Because of anaenda kutafuta personality.
No, but
kwa
jokes
college.
aside, you have a beautiful skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, jokes aside.
Thank you.
Yes.
So,
To pair skincare.
wajapaka vitu mingi. Now, you want to say that man is going to look for an emotional and empowered woman, sijui nini. Anaendea nini? He has the money, he knows, nikipewa msichana 2,000 na yako na kenye nataka, I'll get it. And it is happening.
And that is why we have so many failed marriages. That is the reason.
That is the reason. That's what I'm saying. There is an age you cannot tell that this is what you're supposed to do. Mpaka mtu tu apite to experience. Like in my DM, sometimes mtu anakuambia, sijui ati I got pregnant for this guy to remove in when I was in college. Niko karibu kumaliza. But then I have that fresh topic on my Insta story.
Yes.
Niko karibu kumaliza. Now I'm pregnant. I don't know. I met another guy sijui some months ago. He's giving me money. Nini. But I'm pregnant for this. Do I abort? Do I do this? What is it? Is money and Nyash.
And confusion.
And hata
And
umwambie
having no direction.
hata umwambie
Yes.
umpe the right advice, umwambie don't abort, maybe do this, give yourself a break.
Yes.
Hata sikia.
Anasema
As
wanamjudge.
long as there is that money aspect and the other guy is still pouring on her the money wise,
Yes.
and she's what the money the
Yeah.
other guy needs, itaendelea.
But I think maybe we can also ask the audience to chime in. I want to know from them, are we really in a generation, especially when we are there in our 20s, are we in a generation of Nyash and money? I want to know.
I think so, because you see nowadays,
Yes.
Even that part of being in a relationship. I was in high school, but even having a boyfriend at that time, there was that respect, like, hey,
I can't.
apana. But nowadays, I was talking to a friend, a 14-year-old boy is already talking about sex. And you're like, at 14? No. And then now the trend has come, like, love has lost meaning. Everyone wants the quick money. And you see, the men are giving. So it's barter trade.
But they're
See, akona
expecting
do.
something
Yes,
in
but they
return.
expect something in return. So you see, somebody gets used to that life, that they think, me nikae kwa relationship. Na kuna mtu anaweza enda, we just do our thing and I'm done.
Yes.
And then, like, for her case, what I think, there's that part of courtship. That part she's missing. I can't know someone today and we move in today. You have to?
Yes.
Mjuane kidogo.
Or it doesn't happen immediately.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
The
Like,
least it has taken is 2 months.
that's short.
That's short.
At least get to know someone. Because in my village, I saw something happening and it really broke marriages. Kitambo, men used to come, like, I want a wife. Auntie, can you help me get a wife? And then he comes, women are paraded. Sasa vile tumekaa hivi. And then the man is standing there,
Yes.
and he chooses, like, nimekupenda, I'm going with this one. Those marriages didn't work. Because you pick that one, like buying a banana on the street, and then they move in. Then you realize, I don't even know this person. By the time you're waking up, 4 children down. It's not working. And then you start discovering yourself, oh, this is me. I should have waited. I
4
should have
kids
known
down
someone.
the line.
Then you start staying there for the sake of,
The kids.
I can't leave. I want to stay for the sake of these children. No.
I think we have gotten to a situation whereby we are normalizing the wrong things in society. Nyash and money.
Yeah.
You just say it like that is now what is there.
Yeah.
No, but it's not true. You know, we don't focus to praise the good women and the good men. It's always on the flip side, the one who are looking for Nyash and the women who are looking for money. You get? But, and that is why I've said there are so many failed marriages, 90%. Because of all those reasons as to why you are dating, you are getting married, funny reasons on why you are together.
Yes.
So let's not do that and actually encourage people to be self-aware. You know, take therapy. You know, Africans do not like
The word therapy.
Yes, go and resolve your issues. Stop thinking that marriage is your answer to your crisis in life. It's a rescue mission. If you are poor, it's a rescue mission for you to become rich, you know? Or it's a rescue mission for you to meet a mama and become rich.
Yes.
Because if those are the foundations, there's never going to be any marriage that will work.
Yes.
You get? But if you look at those good marriages, and I just wish our audience, those who are in good marriages, to actually throw in their comments. Because we are praising Nyash money, Nyash money. That is everything in the comment section. Women love money. But what about the good women? What about the good men? They are there.
They are there.
Yes, let's encourage that.
That's lovely to hear.
Yes.
Lead.
You know, we are saying what should happen.
Yes.
But what is happening?
No, it's happening both ways.
You know me, I work in Luthuli,
Yes.
where I see more men than women every day. I see when a beautiful woman passes by and all men come pop out of their shop like, and the wife is seated there.
Yes.
I've seen an aspect of,
And the wife is sitting there.
she's there in the shop.
And the man will look at the Nyash.
And because the woman knows this man is the one providing, if I don't have a shop, duka ni yake, kila kitu ni yake, she pretends she can't see it.
Yes.
Wako like busy kwa vitabu, kwa computer nini, anajifanya haoni.
Yes.
But why can't she say no? Because of the money. And ikuwe ni sasa, ikuwe ni money kwa marriage, money kwa ni relationship, money kupata. Yesterday I said, the worst advice I've ever had is that his money is not everything. That is the worst advice I've ever had. Everything right now, kwanza sahi, this age we are in, it's about money. It's about money. Hata uende kuchambua kutoanisha hiyo kitunguu ya hiyo aspect of everything else. It's like, let's just say like kitunguu ya health. If you need to maintain your health,
Yes.
you have to have money.
Yes.
Lynn, you have done shows here.
Yes.
Ukatuletea watu wameenda these public hospitals.
Yes.
Wakafanyiwa kiunyama.
Yeah.
True or false? If that person had money to afford to go to a good hospital, angekuwa anapitia Kenya alipitia?
No.
Not that kuna hizo good hospitals watu hajapitia. Kuna wenye wanapitianga, but the number is lower than the public hospital. Let us go to another thing. Nowadays people are doing liposuction in BBL.
Yes.
To do what? Why can't you just accept your body?
Why can't we?
Because you know, once you get that slim waist, once you get that nice round bum, those pokey breasts, you will get a rich man who will do what? Money.
Yes.
Your happiness.
Now, for me, I know it won't guarantee my happiness. But now, I'm saying let's not speak about what should happen. Let's speak about clearly what is happening.
No, but
That
are you
is
trying
what
to
is
say
happening.
that good men and good men are not happening?
They are good men.
And they are good women.
They are good women. They
Yes,
are good
and it's
marriages.
happening.
There is
It's just
real
that
love.
the percentage is low
Yes.
as compared to the vices. That's
And
what I'm
it's
trying
not
to say.
often showcased.
And that is what now we have normalized.
Yes.
The bad in the society.
And that's why we
Yes.
come back to our age now.
Yes,
That is, we are these aware women that we know this and this combined cannot work.
Yes.
But this and this combined can work.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm here, I'm willing to wait for this one that can work without me having to interfere with myself to make this work.
Yes.
Because it is temporary.
Yeah.
And that's why we are creating awareness.
Yes. Do you think some women are scared of dying single? Because as Rose said, you know, okay, all right, because you're at an age where now you need a man. And when you ulilenga, unawaangalia kwa social media, they are progressing. You know? Then you start remembering Kamau in class 2. He's now an avocado farmer with 4 kids, progressing nicely. Na ulimkata. You know? So do you think some women have that fear of growing old alone?
Yeah, it's there. Over the weekend, I met a lady who is, I think, 55. And her regret in life is not having children. She has everything. A good husband, but extremely lonely. So when you picture that, at my 30s now, and I picture myself at that age, the reality hit me. Like, yeah, there's a reality.
It's a reality.
Family is still important. Yeah.
Aniva?
I don't think anyone wants to be single, or rather anyone wants to be lonely. We all gear towards companionship, social interaction as human beings.
Good.
So the problem, and I'm also aware we are all here.
Yes.
The problem with with most of us, either ladies or gents, it's not that you have not found someone. If you deeply ask yourself, have you ever taken time, the way you're struggling with your career, have you ever taken time to actually look for a man? Because this one is saying, you go on your career, a right man will find you along the way. You have this imagination that a right man will find you along the way, but are you also looking? That is the question. So most women who are single, if you ask them, they'll just tell you, they're not even trying. It's just me, I've not found the right one. But are you looking for the right one, really? No, you get. So I feel like you have to be very, very much aware and awake. If you want to have children, unless it's not biologically able for you to do so, you have children. You can't get to 50 and then say you regret not having children. You had 30s, you had 40s, all that time think about having children. You cannot just wake up and say at 50, I wish I had children. No, you are not aware. You are living absent-mindedly. That is what yes, it's like you don't know your life. If you know you want to have children, I mean, how long will that take you to realize you want to have children?
Kamoja tu.
It's not going to take you 30 years to realize that I want to have children.
Yeah. Oh, you got the joke later on.
Yes. So you create the life that you want. You know, life doesn't just happen. You don't just wake up and say, I'm 50, I wish I had kids. But did you put effort in having kids? No. I am 50, I wish I was married. Did you put effort in actually looking for a husband? No. So it all goes down to you as a person. You get? Yeah.
I don't know if I should ask this question. Are you married?
I'm not married, but I have a very loving boyfriend.
So
I think we're getting there.
We're sailing in the same boat. Now, my take whether some women are afraid to die single is that there is a larger percentage than those who don't fear dying single. But my issue is, again, we will go back to myself, I have always wanted a family. It has been a top prayer that God, please don't allow me to live my life the way I have grown up, you know, as an orphan, not seeing this structure. I've always wanted, and I still want it. But it got to a place where, okay, Sawa, this is not happening right now. Not that I don't want it, but the relationships I'm having, they are not working out towards that goal. So what do I do? Do I still pushing this, or can I divert this energy and put it in my career? And as I am not like, I said, I go out for dates. But sometimes you just keep quiet. But knowing that you want it and God knows you are working for it. But again, as I've said, I don't have a problem dying single. I don't have a problem going for the rest of my life without a child. Do I want a child? Yes. Do I want a husband? Yes. Will I feel bad if either doesn't happen? No. Because I don't want to close my mind. I really want this, so that now I'm working towards getting it. And then what happens when you don't get it? Or what happens when you make bad decision to estrange your life with this person because you have your own goal, and then you realize later, 4 children later, I made a mistake. This is not the man. Kwanza sahi maisha ni ngumu. You need someone you can sit down at the end of the day, akulize how was your day, you'll be able to pour your heart, they pour their heart out to you, you akusaidie support, the way you just said, support, akusaidie ku make decisions. They are there, but now hawajafika, ni kama wamerudi barabara ya TV map. Map wanafuata Google map, hawafiki, wanapotelea, wanapatana na wengine wanapotelea kwa njia, but they are coming. They are coming. We are not close to the idea, but we are not like stopping and waiting. And we are on our way to something else as they come.
Okay, but what does this do now to a woman? The pressure to settle down, to have a family. Do you think women who are actually saying, I don't want to have a family, I don't want to have kids, they are okay saying that?
No, they're just saying it's like a consolation. Because it reaches an age, like sometimes, you even judge physically before people see your age. So people are like, what children are already married. Na wewe, utaolewa lini? And so-and-so's child has 2 children. Utazaa lini? So you find even like your married friends, they even sideline you. Yes. They can't be with you, like you're in that bracket of something must be wrong. Why is she not with someone? Yeah. And even parents will be like, usizoeane na huyo. It looks like a character not good, looks like atakupoteza, yeah. Because when you're single, there's that stereotype of So there's a certain age you should be married. There's a certain age you should have children, according to the society. So others will just jump into it to please the society. Me, I've been mocked. When I used to go back to the village, aunties, angalia watoto wako na makao. Wewe unataka kuzikwa kwenu. You see? And at the back of my head, I stayed single for a very long time. And when love found me, I didn't expect it. It just happened. And I was never going to settle for someone to please people. No. I believe in love, and that's what I found. That's what I go for. Even if it came at 40, watch I could your time. But I was never settling with someone and said that, hey, Rosie, so now you have someone.
No,
thank you.
It won't happen.
No.
And if you said also a big no, do you think it's a consolation?
You've asked if women are okay with the decision of being single and not having children. And I'll go back to the same thing I keep saying. What is the underlying issue that is making you decide like that? You don't just wake up and say, I don't want to be married. Something happened for you to say that, you know? Have you resolved that thing that made you decide that?
Must something happen? Can't it be just, I don't want kids, I don't want to be...
It could be. No, it could be the way you've been raised. Perhaps you didn't like the way your mother was treated. But it can't just be, you just woke up.
What if it's a preference?
It can just be a choice.
It can be a choice.
I can understand the part of not having a child, but being married... Is there anyone who decides to be single?
Yes, some people have seen.
If you find love and it's right, you just decide, I don't want to be married.
Na my sisters, na my priest.
Okay, wamechagua hiyo part. We cannot there's our argument for how
no, I get
part,
it. Yeah.
But I just feel like if you find love, or maybe you're saying you're single, okay, you're dating but not married. Or you're just having a partner. But can you find love and say, you know, I don't want it? Is it really? No. So something wrong somewhere. Yeah.
Hanifa, you're asking if someone can just wake up one day and decide, I don't want to be married, I don't want a child. Yes. It's not that you have gone through anything. Like me, I have a fear for holding young children. Even when I'm thinking, like, one day I'll have a child. But sasa before I fike 6 months, then atakuwa kimshika. Me, I see young children, to infants. Like, I don't know. It is a fear in me, maybe, but I don't know even how I will be able to hold my own child. And also, I don't mind not having the child. Kuna watu wanaulizanga, ogopi sijui mayai zinaganda sijui nini. There are people who are married, legally married, and they sat down, both of them, and decided not to have a child. Yeah. Not that they can't.
Yeah, there's that.
They decided they don't want a child. They don't want a child. They want to make money. They want to travel, to help family members, to help orphans, other people's children. Yeah. They are there. It is okay. And then you see now the problem with now society expectations. You expect just because the majority number of people in the society have decided that this is the journey they want to take of marriage and having children. Immediately you get married, you are supposed by the first year to have been pregnant. Now by the second year, you are supposed to have already given birth. And then there are people who have decided we are getting married. And then for the first 3 years, we get to know each other. We extend our honeymoon stage. We travel.
Yes.
And now the in-laws will be asking, hey, Bado. But this is a decision 2 people have sat down and agreed. And now the society,
what
you are
business
able to...
do you have there?
What business do you have with people's bedroom affairs? Hey. And now this is where, again, the society, si walioana, ni nini wamengoja. Again, it is those expectations you are putting on us that inafaa kufanyika hivi na hivi, imeandikwa wapi?
Nani alisema?
And that's why, again, we go back to the aspect of men asking us to go 50-50 on bills. The things that are written, wataki kufuata.
Hey.
The things that are not written, it is now the threshold of the society.
Yes. Hey, let's address the 50-50. Because I think we didn't address what is wrong with a man asking you to go 50-50?
Lynn.
You are the one who is there right now. Are you going to
Lynn, I say the position of a man does not change, the position of a woman does not change. Regardless of what you do, it doesn't change, you know. But we can also not run away from the fact that both of you are earning. You get me? You can't come to a marriage, you want to live with someone, and you don't want to contribute anything. You don't need to tell me direct 50-50, but I feel like one sign of love is me being able to give you my money. If I cannot give you my money, then I don't love you that much.
As a woman or a man?
As a woman.
Do you? Wait.
Not like give you all my salary or something, but if I'm not able to sacrifice a bit of my money towards this family, then perhaps I really don't love you.
When you are dating or in marriage?
No, when you are dating, we are not encouraging borrowing of money, but we cannot run away from the fact that there are those times that someone can actually be stuck.
Yes.
You can lend out a hand.
Bail them out.
Yeah, because even you can also be stuck. So it's not the money, it's just how the two of you get into harmony and decide, you know what, my husband has done it, but let me do this. You as a person.
In marriage, aseme yeye analipa school fees, we lipa rent, yeye atalipa insurance, we lipa transport. Will that work for you?
Kwanza, why are you discussing money when you're in marriage? Don't that you discuss when you are dating. Finances. Why don't you talk about finances when they are dating?
Go.
No, but I don't understand, by the way. I don't know why people are so afraid or difficult to have conversation around money. If we are dating, we both working, just ask, how do you see yourself as a husband? Aseme, wewe as a wife aseme, utaona tu huyu yenyewe, hii mambo yake sijui ya 50-50 mimi siwezani nayo. Unaona?
Yes.
So usingoje tumfike kwa marriage ndio mwanze kuassume.
Discuss in your dating period.
Discuss everything. In-laws, money, everything.
Yes.
Before you get married.
Lydia.
Oh. You know, I've discussed with a man about those things. Discuss when you are dating. Discuss when you are getting to know each other. The practical aspect of it.
Yes.
When now it comes, tunaishi pamoja. Ulisemanga utalipanga rent. Mimi nisemanga nitanunuanga chakula.
Yeah.
And then what happens the day imefika, hana kazi, haizi lipa rent.
You adjust accordingly, because that is life. You have to adjust accordingly.
So these are progressive conversations according to where you are currently in finance. Now, this is my point about 50-50. Right now, I pay rent for 2 houses in Nairobi, my workplace and my home. I pay every bill with no man's 1 shilling in it.
Lyd, what do you do with CAM support?
I sell electronics.
Oh, really?
Phones, fridges, TVs, PlayStations.
Yes.
All electronics.
There is a number?
Yes.
Give it out.
0708
Yes.
572 062 Flex Gadgets on Instagram.
Okay, na hiyo ni electronics.
Hiyo si yangu personal.
Musiende uko DM.
So I pay for all those things.
Yes.
And now when you go for these dates, someone hata hajakuuliza what do you do, who do you live with, nini ashakwambia 50-50. Ashakwambia sasa, are you a wife material? If I'm able to pay for my now you see you're getting angry. Now listen. If I'm not going to come to your house to wash your own clothes physically, to cook for you, sijui to do so that I can prove I'm a wife material. If we cannot hold a conversation, you by how I'm answering, you figure out where I am in life, and if I am a wife material according to you, I'm not coming to wash your clothes. Me, I don't remember the last time I washed my own clothes. How do you expect me to wash your own clothes so that I can prove I'm a wife material to you? Am I going to look for money to pay for these rents and these bills and still save and build wealth? I'm staying at home washing clothes and cooking, nichomeke jikoni, nikose kuenda kazi. So that is why I say, if you cannot hold a conversation kwa date, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is 50-50, I am discontinuing. Good. Because by now you should know the kind of a woman kwenye umenikuta kenye na deal nayo, and if I'm a wife material. And that's what I'm saying. Now the way you say we discuss everything, you are paying your own rent, sindio?
Yes.
Na mimi nalipa rent yangu. Penye mwanaume yako analipa rent yake. So I want to take the money aspect of a relationship out of the picture, because penye uko uko sawa, penye niko sawa. What else are you bringing? Because that is now what the things we are dealing with in our 30s. We have taken now the money aspect of it as it is should. When you are dating, there is no our money. Kila mtu ako independent. Wewe uko mambo yako, ako mambo yake. Maybe kulipia date night chakula hapa, movie tickets, hivyo. That is the only now money aspect of it.
Yes.
when you are coming now together for to build a home, that is where you bring the money aspect. But are you progressing into the conversation as the days goes by? Yes, because kuna za zingine hauna, wa zingine inabidi utafute tule to loan apps. Can this person come through for you? And that is why I keep saying, date a kind man, date a generous man, date a man that has the best interest of you in his heart. Ndio siku yenye utaweza utaanguka kidogo atakusupport. The same way men, date a generous woman, a kind person. Mtu mwenye ukianguka kidogo ataweza kukusupport. People say when you're getting married, oh, for better for worse, munaekana pete. But me nowadays, when I'm on a date, I am defining what worse means. The worst, what does it mean to you? Ni kitu gani nafaa ikifika worse, nafaa nikuvumilie. Because me, I can only, my worst are two things. Either you are sick, you are bedridden, that's when I take full effect, 100%. Ndalipa hizo bills, I'll take care of you, I'll cover your duties, and I'll still cover mine.
Yes.
When you are sick. Number two, you've lost a job. Not set kichwa ngumu umeacha kazi. Kazi imeisha, maybe it was a contract, maybe kumechomeka, duka imechomeka, stock yote imeenda. So you are broke. I will come in 100%. But now men, they want to define this for better for worse, ni when he's cheating. Nivumilie, tunavumiliana, tunasameheana.
It's only human.
We are only human.
It happens.
God, the Bible says you forgive seven times. 70 times. And now, this is, and now when it comes to now men saying they cannot tolerate, we are intimidating them, is because we are defining what was means to us.
I think I love that point. I love defining was.
Define
what's was.
But can you actually define it?
I think you are allowed to define it because it's
because,
a word and it can be defined, you know.
You know, marriage is not a guarantee, it's a risk. You don't know what you're going to find.
I also love that.
So when you get to a point where you're already having these ultimatums, you are 10 years into the marriage.
Yes.
Maybe now it's not the sickness or the losing of the job. It is something else. You know, you cannot just say because it's not sickness or this, I'm leaving. So you have to look at the situation at itself.
Now, as you are defining your was, you define wasses that you are not able to take, like cheating. Are you able to go through an emotional roller coaster and accept that they did this and this, they have apologized, you are forgiven, and it will never come up in any other future disagreements? Yes. Are you able to do that?
That is upon
myself,
you.
I'm not able to do that, and I'll make you aware. You know, me, I get attached quickly and detached. I think that's why I'm able to set these boundaries for myself. Hey, Milo, we can be a fairy tale. Our relationship can kwa gazeti, but tomorrow. If tomorrow I wake up and decide I am done with you, it's over. I think it's a good flex.
Yes.
Inatokanga tu hivi.
Yes.
You cheat. Hata jana usiku kama we painted the town red with our love. Ati ya Mungu kesho I'll move.
Black.
I will move. I will not
think about how we painted it red.
For me, I like
it can
an
never
open
happen.
mind
When
it comes to marriage. Just be open-minded. Because, you know, women, you're always attacking men. Have you ever sat down and ask yourself, what is my worst? Yenye pia atanivumilia. Unaona? No, I'm just trying to be very realistic. Because it's always the men, we are attacking the men. But what if you cheat? You know? What if you're the one who is in this worst situation and you want this person to vumilia you? But you are always... So me, I just want the situation to find me. I analyze it,
we deal with
and then I see if can I overlook this,
but
can I not divorce?
Hanifa, you cannot be able to tell a man, give an ultimatum that once a man cheats, you can be able to move past it, or you cannot move past that. Everything ends, and then you go ahead and cheat. You cannot be double standarding.
Yeah. So
if you are telling him if you do this, I'm out.
Then don't do it to him.
Don't do it to him.
It's already you don't know what would happen. That's what I'm trying to say.
How do you know not
you don't know, maybe after 10 years, you're not having conjugal, you find yourself somewhere, you've made a mistake. In the morning, you wake up and realize, oh my God. Things happen, by the way. It's not even a job.
Me, I'm in agreement with the both of you. I mean, I think I'm more in let it find me.
Let it find me.
Then I will handle it.
Yeah.
But I also like the standards that she's setting because those are her standards. Like if it's dating, because we date differently. I want to define to you my worst, define to me your what, so that by the time we are saying for better, for worse, we already know what kind of worses are we looking at. I think I lean on both. Yeah.
But when it comes to that, Lynn,
yes,
you also have to understand that there are people, even if you give an ultimatum, you can be able to tell she will hold her words to accountability.
Yes.
He will hold his words to accountability.
Yes.
A man or a woman can be able to tell if you say, you see these women or men that says, ati mimi amenifanyia hivyo, I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. And is your friend maybe amekwambia he cheated on me, sijui nini. Leo mimi kesho jioni sitakuwa kwa hiyo nyumba. I won't be in that house. And then you call her jioni to ask, where are you going? Are you okay? Ati tuliongea. And you told this man, you gave this man an ultimatum, the day he will do ABCD, and you will move. And now you have shown him you cannot move. That is now where men pick up that, she will never leave. That's why you have to hold your words to accountability. You said if ABCD happens, you can't do XYZ, then make sure that is what happens.
Walk the talk.
But at the end of the day, you have to realize marriage is a very big thing. Before you end it.
Than my talk.
Yes. Before you end it, you must make sure it was a valid ground. Or there was no room at all to rectify this.
To you, not to the society, to you. You know this is a problem. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
People are basing their relationship. Again, you're the one who have said
on the societal expectation.
Whatever people are at on whose and so's birthday, she was bought for a Range Rover, she was bought for a land, and now you bring that to reality. Mimi asiponinunulia Range Rover, I won't be with him. But you see, you want unrealistic expectations you want the society to guard your expectations, to guide, that is to lead. I think this is how it should happen. Ati unajua marriage si bed of roses, munavumiliana. Wait kaswende kukute hapo.
I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying before you make a very, very important decision of your life, live your marriage.
Make a decision according to you how you want it. Yeah. You say when he cheats, I'm going out. It is happening. Yes. Nyinyi amuko Telegram. People are confessing.
Yeah, it's happening.
It is happening.
On Telegram.
And I normally tell people, unaenda we tested for HIV. Do you know how many sexually infected diseases that now they exist? Zingine hata zina majina bado scientists hata wajui ni nini. Daktari unaenda unamdolengo anajuza hii si kufunzwa in med school because things are happening.
Yeah.
But and that's why you say wewe utasema society nikisema nilimwacha juu alicheat once. Yani mimi nimekaa 10 years alafu namwacha juu alicheat once. What about it? Yes, you cheated once and I left, even after 10 years. But if you can be able to sit down and talk, no problem.
Yeah.
Again, after you change mind that maybe now I can hold, I can stay when he cheats. It's okay. It's okay if you can be able to talk about it and maybe he has made it clear hata waiten, and you can tell when someone won't do something again. You can tell when someone is genuinely sorry that they did something to you, and you will be able even to forgive him and move past it. But kuna ingine habit
kwisha
and then
wacha nini kupate hapo but Rose, anything you want to add?
I think in all, relationships are not easy. And bottom line, communication, even if the foundation is good, if you don't communicate, it's still...
And a lot of grace.
Yeah.
Towards each other.
Yeah.
No, women like attacking men. Like we're so perfect.
Yeah.
We also need extend grace to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you say
the same, you mean the same grace they would extend if you are the one who cheated?
If they don't extend it, of course, you use your head. Use your head. You know, it's all about being practical in the situation.
You know, I have male friends, and sometimes see perfect, what you call perfect, and I see them doing things here and there.
Yeah.
And sometimes I tell, so and so. So you talk to so and so, whatever he's doing is wrong. He has a child that is still young, growing. So tunajua mambo ya kwenda kokote uchafu huko, unakuja unashika mtoto. It can take a child back when it comes to development, maybe kuongea, kutembea. And men are the worst enemies. It can't, Lynn. When uende utembea huko nje ukuje ushike mtoto wako na ajanza kuongea na ajanza kutembea, it can prolong that stage, I think. I've seen it also. Yes. So when you tell a man, so you go correct your fellow man, Kenya anafanya it's wrong. Men will never correct each other. And when you see a man not willing to correct their fellow man, it's because he also doesn't want to get corrected when the day comes and he does the same. And then I realize, it is the same flock. They do the same. That's why this one will never tell this one is doing wrong. Yes. That's why this one will beat their girlfriend and this one will never say, no, umefanya vibaya. I once had a situation where a friend walikosana na msichana baby mama. He went and swept the whole house, furniture, kila kitu na move in with the other side chick, ama sasa sijuni the other girlfriend ama assistant. Yeah. And the friend could not tell this guy apana. You are leaving your own child, not even the lady aspect of it. Mtoto wako analala kwa floor just because you want to punish this woman that she called you out on you not being able to provide for the family and bringing another lady. So whenever I see someone supporting a wrongdoer, I just know it's because you want, when it is your time, the person will support you.
Oi, and that's on that. It's on period. Hey, hapo mumeagree haraka. Hiyo ndio yenye anifa just.
Men are territorial, you know. You don't want to poke your nose into someone's territory.
Yes.
That is why they just let it.
But what is it also about men that, for example, is it that they can cheat peacefully, but once a woman cheats, it becomes an issue?
The thing of just territory, you know, I conquered you. Why are we sharing with everyone?
And you can go share.
No, I'm saying, in that situation, it's upon you to decide, you know. There are men who have actually forgiven women who have cheated.
True.
You know, we're always talking as if there are men out here who have not forgiven.
Do you agree with her that we are always attacking men? That this society, women today are just always... Why do you say women are always attacking men?
Because it's always the men, you know. Oh, this one has done this. Oh, this one...
Not men conference.
I just want us to be in a position whereby all of us are being held accountable, you know. It's not just the men cheating, women also cheat, you know. It's both sides.
Yes.
Let's look at the situation at hand and be like, okay, we alifanya hivi akafanya hivi.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to close in on the relationship aspects. Let's quickly touch on friendship, because I did a video on friendship, right? And people are just watching. For me, the comments are just crazy. I just felt like sitting and having a conversation on my thoughts on friendship. But I'm noticing also, the more we grow, the more the definition of that word changes, and the more we are actually, the way, I love the word you're using, self-aware. We are more aware now towards friendship. How do friendships look like for you in your 30s? Are you still keeping the BFFs, the always and forever? What has changed and what could we do right?
Personally, I've never been like a person of big circles.
Yes.
I've always been very selective with people I call friends. And at the moment, I've even filtered more because you realize I was such a people pleaser to begin with. So you find that people are just holding on you because you don't have that no in your dictionary. Yes. So the moment that no picked up, and then you realize, so there's no benefit. So it's dying. Or then we are not in the same road. You know, like it's draining to just have conversations over the phone and you're like,
what are we talking about?
Where are we headed to? Like it's always backwards.
Yes.
So at the moment, in fact, I've filtered. I only have 2 friends.
Wow.
Just 2 that we talk literally everything and anything. And that's it.
And that's
like,
your circle.
Like friends that sometimes I look on social media and tumekosana na Lynn, I go live and I start
talking about it.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
So the ones I have are... my secrets are safe with them.
Good.
Their secrets are safe with me.
Yes.
I'm not even worried. Even if we broke up today, I'm not worried. They're not worried.
Yes.
And these are relationships of, one is 11 years old now.
Wow.
And we've only fell out once.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So for me, that one I hold dearly. And I'm not looking for more friends. It's draining. No.
Quisha, it's draining.
To bring too close.
Yes.
No.
Anifa?
I think people misuse the word friendship.
Yeah.
There are people you just meet. Okay, we have had a conversation here, but I'm not going to walk outside and say we are friends. We just had a conversation. It was amazing. Maybe we will do something outside there after this.
Where's the lie?
we are not friends.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like people misuse that word, friends. Yes. You know, if you need actually to know how to differentiate between friends
and
just
acquaintances,
you
and
know.
just people
Yes.
you've met.
Because if you sit down and ask yourself who are your friends, you just find there are one or two, you know. And then number two, if your friendship is not based on love, or whatever you have is not based on love, there's no friendship.
Yes.
If we are friends because you are beautiful, when you go out there, you know,
Nangara na wewe.
because you drive the latest car in town,
Yes.
or because when I'm with you, I'm getting so many connections.
Yes.
We are not friends.
Yes.
Don't wake up and say we are friends.
No, we are not.
Yeah, because if you have to put a reason as to why we are together, then we are actually not friends.
Wow.
Because leave the aspect of, you know, I don't want to be with this friend, fine. But this rich friend of yours, do you love her? Aside from the richness.
Yes.
Do you actually enjoy being around this person?
Yes.
Am I just a matter of the cars? You know?
Yes.
And then you come out, my friend betrayed me. Which friend?
Why are you even friends?
Yes, that is the question.
Why are you this brutal?
Eh?
You are so brutally honest.
I think people are so afraid of showing out their real selves
Yes.
because they believe maybe you will not be liked. So I'm like, don't you believe you're a good person? If you're a good person, why are you afraid of showing it out?
Yes.
Why do you have to act like,
Ndio
to
watu
conform for you to actually appear like you're likable? Eh? People call me delusional. Eh? Most people call me delusional, but I'm like, no, I'm not delusional. There's someone like me somewhere existing,
Yes,
you know?
yes.
It's because we're just used to these stereotypes that you imagine life is like this. No. So they are friends, they are acquaintances. If you're just here because we are here, we make money, go home, we are not friends.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
We are here, you're beautiful, I don't know what those funny reasons. No. A friend is someone who loves you for who you are.
Yes.
You are true.
Yes.
You are true self. You know? And then there's this other aspect that friendship nowadays is based on capital. You know, everything has been about money nowadays. Me as a lawyer, I have dropped all my friends who did not become lawyers or who are not successful like myself. I don't think that is how it goes. I feel like friends serve different purpose. There's a friend who you just enjoy having company with,
Yes.
talking about business.
Fashion,
And then there's that
whatever.
friend you just love. Kuna vile tu anafanyanga una open up,
Yes.
unakuwa na ka very nice, ukitoka hapo karoka
Kamepepe.
So it's not always about my friends must be successful. You know, they must be in this circle. You're actually using people. You're not even a good friend as a person.
Even you yourself.
Yes, let it be based on love. Then other factors will come in.
I
Then
love
you can
that.
call it friendship.
Lead.
You know, friendships are as hard as relationships, especially when the years
Go by.
The more you go up the years, now in 30s,
Yes.
they're even as hard to, you know, establish because people are busy.
Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
And I even watched your video.
Yes.
I think we have to now start accepting seasonal friendships.
Good.
There is a season in your life like partying season where you are clubbing, going out, or road trips, vacations, nini. You have to accept you have to get
Yes.
friends for that season.
Yes.
When it comes to an end, like me right now, I hate clubbing. Like the most hours I'll stay in a club is 2 hours. Number one, it's too noisy.
Yes.
People are smoking too many different things. I have already a headache. My nose is confused. Which one is which?
You have to shout. You have to shout.
So maximum 2 hours, I'm home, and I cannot come out of my house when it is already 9 p.m.
Yes.
to go out.
Yeah.
If I did plan it 2 weeks from like next week, but one I'll go out clubbing.
Yes.
Please don't include me. I am not available. I'll be in my house sleeping. Now you have again. You have to come to a season where now we are working on our careers.
Yes.
You need a friend like you need advice. Hey, I'm looking for something else. Do you know someone who can? Yes. By the way, I want a loan maybe to add stock for my business. Do you know a bank that
Yes.
is giving loan?
Yes.
Hey, I had somewhere. That is also a very good firm friend. And then you want a friend that you can emotionally pour to.
And connect with.
When the relationship is in the gutters, when your family things are happening, emotionally you can connect. So we also, that's like the way you don't expect one spouse or your partner to
Yes.
be everything. That he's your happiness,
Yes.
he's your peace,
Yes.
he's your best friend, he's the love of your life. This is one person you are talking about.
How
And
do-
some days he will be your friend.
Yes.
Some days he will be your business partner.
Yeah.
Some days he will be your emotional accountability partner. And we have to accept that. Some days you are 70, sometimes they are 30.
Yes.
So when we are in this age, we have to have seasonal friends,
Yes.
and also when you have seasonal friends, and have friends that are catering to different needs in your life,
Okay.
not one person. You can't be partying with the same friend, and that's why the squeezy wanaenda live you party with one person, you tell this person your secrets, you are business partners with this person. Now sikwenye kina mwana kina fall out
kina kuramba
TikTok live.
Hey.
Niko hapo anasema kila kitu about you, and now it is a loss to you because you did not have another friend that
you
when
can
you
go and
you can go
talk to.
umwambie huyu atulikosana hivi, maybe awasaidie hata reconcile.
You don't.
But not because you are just Mimi and Hanifa. Mimi niko live natukana Hanifa. Hanifa doesn't know what to do.
Yes.
It will break you just like a heartbreak. Itakuuma. Umwa na roho Lynn. Unasikia kama inatoka.
Yes.
Inauma.
Yes.
But again, friendships zingine tuachie Gen Z. Sisi ni millennials.
Yes.
Hizi za hidden gems. Best. Sasa hivi Lynn, hata I know you go to expensive restaurant. Hata picha unasahau kupiga. You can't remember. You have taken a good meal, you have met people, you have held a good conversation,
Yes.
you go back home and sleep.
Yes.
And you feel so much fulfilled.
Yes.
So those are not the
Thank you for
relationships
manifesting expensive restaurants for me. I take it. Amen. In Jesus' name.
and I tap in.
Amen.
So friendships zingine is a Gen Z.
Yes.
Especially hizo za TikTok na Instagram.
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
They are zingine unaangalia comments ama unaona live nasema that is someone being spoken about. And also kuna hawa watu wenye wanakaa they are old but then they are children mentally. Sasa unashangaa. By the way, it is so confusing. Yani this social media, especially now those who are of us who are now content creators.
Yes.
It's even harder to create friendships.
Good.
Because you don't know who want you because of a particular goal.
Yes.
And
yes.
And maybe they wanataka kujua wewe unaongeleleanga kuhusu wanaume, nataka kupata your dirty laundries niweze kuzianika.
Yes.
So inabidi unajifungia kidogo.
Good.
So it's hard to create friendships.
Hard.
In all aspects.
Good. I love the honesty. So even before we wind up, God, I know I'm going to have you guys back for other conversations. And the guys that are watching, please let me know in the comment section what other conversations are you looking forward to us tackling. I love this. I feel like I've found, we are not friends, so I'm going to, I feel like I found my panel tribe. I feel like I found my panel tribe. Before I say friends and Hanifa say, what? We are not friends. Sitaki kurukwa kipetero hapa. So just let me know in the comment section. But before even we wind up, Lyd, what are you looking for in a man?
Number one, a man that respects himself before he respects others. I think it inakuanga hapa hiyo siku hizi.
Yes.
Lynn, there are men who don't respect themselves in this Nairobi. A man that is just using his eyes, unaona tu macho yake inafuata hivi, like that is you don't know self-respect. A man that is just saying, oh, mwanamke lazima apike, mwanamke lazima afue nguo, mwanamke lazima, they are just ready to speak and there is nothing else that you can emulate from them.
Yes.
And also, because the society is kind of inaenda embracing polygamy.
Yeah.
I keep saying, if maybe this is how men have been, who they are, it comes with part of being a man, cheating. Do it with respect.
How can you cheat with respect?
No.
Some person who has said,
Or giving cheat. No, not for me. Not for me. I have seen a scenario where I have seen an active scenario that is happening up to date. The building that I work on. This guy,
Lyd, you snitching.
you cannot shame the shameless. And I have so many buildings in Nairobi. A man is cheating with 3 different women on the same corridor. See at first floor, second floor, third floor, same corridor. And the partner that he lives with, ako bado kwa hiyo corridor. Imagine how the rest of us just looks at the woman.
I know. I know.
That man does not respect himself. Now inatiko down now to you. He doesn't respect you. Amekuanika kila mahali.
Yes.
Also, I want a man that does not only communicate, but knows how to communicate. Unajua, even not communicating is a form of communication.
Yes, you are communicating that
Lately,
you can't
kuna
communicate.
wanaume wanafura, yani mtu anakupea silent treatment. Unashangaa. We are adults. We are adults, and I am supposed to come and we start discussing, you know, for a relationship to work, we must you know, for a relationship to work, we must learn to communicate. Yeah. We must communicate our feelings. Are we still talking to each other about communication in 30s? Isn't it some kitu yenye tulilearn in 20s?
Yes.
And then a man that is putting efforts. Kai, kuna watu wako lazy. Kuna watu wako lazy. Men don't want to work. And I think this is another topic, but I just touch kidogo.
Touch so we can pick it up for next time. They send us their opinion.
We are talking about women going out with older men. Sponsors wa baba. But there is a hidden time bomb tickling down of young men between 20 to 25. They just want to date old women. Leo nilikuwa kwa matatu, and it is Classic FM where Maina.
Yes, Maina, yes.
And Mwalimu. And this guy calls in and says he's 24 years and he thinks he has found the love of his life, and she's 66 years. And he's 24. And we are still talking about love. It is money.
Yeah.
It is money. Now, and why are they doing this? It is because people are lazy. They don't want to work. They want easy money. So a man just wants to sit in their house, ashinde akicheza PS, ashinde akichokora wasichana TikTok kwa comment section na Instagram, and then jioni tumanishwe Uber, aende afanye kazi yake. And now the same man, anataka akuje akwambie, you women are so intimidating to date. You cannot even work. Leave alone dating. Do you know, I said this and I said again, there is two different type of men. A man that is earning 100K per month and a man that is earning 20,000 per month. Both give you 5,000. Which one is going above and beyond to make sure amekupea 5,000? Unajua akikupea 5,000, ameinterfere na budget yake for the rest of the month. I would rather go with the 20,000 effort man, because ule wa 100 amenipea 5. Definitely kuna mwingine anapea 5,
na
mwingine
wa 10,
2, kuna mwingine wa 10. And now because anajua you are taking it, kuna venye anataka ukae pale chini.
Yes.
Na yeye akae juu na control na usiseme kitu yote.
Yes.
You just take everything he's throwing at you. And now because we are going to this aspect of we are women, we are saying no. We know when to say no.
Yes.
We know when to walk out. They are intimidated. But maybe for everyone out there, imagine a relationship is not the only way to live. Marriage is not the only way it's not the only end goal in this life.
Yes.
There are so many street children. What children? We have Moesha. She's on TikTok. She has how many children?
So many.
Go adopt some children. Watu wanaenda wasomi. Wasomi hawana chakula. If you feel like you need children, get yours. Ama kama yezi, enda uadapt. And also for men, tuache tu kukua watu, like, tunakani kama tusongi na time. We are in civilization. Things are changing. Yeah. You also need me to work. If you need me to work and provide some part of duties in the house, then also allow me to also have an opinion about the marriage, about the relationship, because I'm also coming to your side, you'll also come to my side.
Period.
Tupatane katikati mambo iko sawa.
Yes. And if
hey Lydia. For me, I wanted a man who would make me feel safe.
Yes.
And who would make me rest. I wanted that. Because, you know, being an independent woman, you are always on your toes. You are always looking for this, solving this. So I wanted a man who will come in and just make me rest. You know? Not like I'm just sitting there, but I'm like, I have someone reliable. I can breathe in and breathe out and rest. So I wanted that from a man. And I also wanted someone who is very kind. I feel like at the end of the day, if all things fail, kindness will always win. Even if love dies, kindness will always win, you know? Kindness even goes to the way you split your property when you are divorced. Because if someone is not kind, he will just leave you with nothing, you know, knowing he has spent 20 years with you. So for me, I wanted someone who is so kind. In-depth kindness, not the faking kindness. It is within that person. And the other factors of being hardworking, I think those are just general factors that all women want. But for me, that is what I wanted. Security, safety, and rest.
You got that?
And I got that. If he doesn't marry me, I'm going to be back, but I got that. And in terms of how she concluded,
Yes.
I want to tell people that it's okay for us to be different. You know, I feel like we are also like forcing people to be modern. Be modern.
Yes.
I feel like if you are modern,
Be
modern.
modern.
If you are conservative, be conservative or be reserved. But at the end of the day, find someone who aligns with your way of life. If you are conservative, find a lady who is conservative.
Yes.
They are there. Not all women are empowered with the hand. They are there.
Yes.
If you're a modern woman, get a modern man. Stop being a modern woman with a
Conservative
it will not work.
man.
So just find what works for you and we'll all live in harmony.
And blend.
Yes.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
Rose.
What I wanted, I
Yes.
found it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's security and a family-oriented person and someone who's understanding
Yes.
and knows what he wants in life.
Yeah.
So we're in the right direction.
We're in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you're asking me what I want.
Yes, I was always going to
I have it all.
tell us.
What?
Yes. What?
I have it all.
You have it all
Yes.
as a person from someone. From someone. From someone.
Yes,
From the other party.
yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
okay.
From the other, from my, no, from my partner, I have it all.
That's
No, true story. Yeah, and I think it finds you when you are not chasing it.
It's true.
It just comes when you are. Of course, I was intentional about wanting it, but I was also not going to be desperate.
But you're out there.
I was out there. I was in the streets.
That was
Why
my
am
case.
saying quote? Say what was street?
You are like out there
Yeah.
for that person to see
Mentally,
you. Yes.
mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finywa kama avocado sokoni.
Unafinya huo kidogo. No one lied to you.
Lydia.
Unafinya.
See, next time you're hosting, ask me these questions, I'll give you the answers.
I host on my
Yes.
YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Oh, and good job. Honestly, though. No, honestly, I found it all. Yeah, I found it all.
Yeah.
And I just feel like all you guys, you're just so open-minded. This has been one of my best panel discussions. Like, I can't wait, guys. Maybe I should ask them if we should have this on a regular. Come and handle some few topics.
And you give us
Would have been nice
Yes.
if
You
we
come
start
with
with
some
the men.
men.
I'm bringing you. No, this was Unaona.
We win Hanifa back
Eric.
to this side, alafu wajitetee sasa
Yes.
wanaume wengine.
Mmesikia leo
Yeah,
amewa
that's on a neutral
represent.
ground.
No, we are going to have that. The next one, of course, it's men. And then, because there are things I've picked now, there are things I want to pick from men as well. And then now we have it together. We have a joint one. Even with the people who would want to attend, I think I will. The last one, I'll put it open for the audience to come and attend and maybe ask their questions. But this has been lovely. And thank you for saying yes to me. I just put this out there and I did not know that I've met you, Rose, but I also did not know I was going to meet you guys. You are incredible. Lyd, you've made me laugh on your Instagram. Continue speak. All our secrets are out there. Do you feel good? That not on your career. Do you feel good that you're putting our? Are you proud of yourself for putting
Yes.
our secrets out there?
There are secrets I wouldn't speak about, but then I'm willing to tell you the truth.
No, of course.
Even when you don't want to hear
I was
it.
kidding.
Because that is what the society is lacking.
Yes.
The truth.
Yes.
Nah,
No.
you want to sugarcoat things.
Now you're doing an amazing job, and I want them. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Tell them the name so we can plug them in.
My YouTube channel is called Get Naked with Lydia.
Yes. Oh.
Naked means vulnerable, open, and honest. I know I always get when people hear naked, they're like,
Unajua kwanza the way you've spoken about the Kikuyus in us. Kwanza the way she's spoken about Kikuyu women. Now I'm like, I'm scared of getting naked.
my YouTube channel is Get Naked with Lydia.
Yes.
I hold conversations.
Good.
And I aspire to, Lynn, by the way, you're my role model.
Okay, do you mean?
You and Murugi Muni, You're my role models. You're doing so well in
They're
this.
so consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
And then you just, empower. You empower people. Sometimes, you are going through things alone. But then when you go, people come to your channel, you're like,
You are not alone.
people have real problems.
Yes.
Not even alone. People have real bigger problems than
Than
you
you.
as. So you calm down.
Good.
So I also aspire to host
Oh,
on my YouTube channel.
beautiful.
Now utakuja.
No, you call me, I'm come. Why wouldn't I not come on your channel, Lead? You've been on mine.
Thank you
Why
so
would I
much.
even not come on your channel? Yeah,
I'm also on Instagram.
yes, where I'm laughing, guys. Let me just do it for you. Lead's social handles. If you want to laugh, and the crazy following she has, it's just amazing that the comments are so authentic and so organic, and people are really loving you for you. So her socials are right here on this screen. Go follow our girl. Show her some love. No, let them come and show you some love.
Thank you.
And
I
keep
appreciate
doing it, it's
not going
working,
back.
and your skin is glowing.
Thank
Looks
you.
like the self-awareness period is working.
It is working.
It is working.
Inside out.
From you, not honestly, you are glowing,
Thank you
and
so
it's
much.
good for you.
I
Yeah, they are
appreciate
coming through and they'll check you out.
Thank you so
Yes,
So for me, I run my own law firm.
good.
Yes, an infant company advocate.
Yes.
So if you go to my Instagram, you'll just find all the contact details from that point.
Good.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go you. We are privileged to even have you in this panel discussion.
Thank
You know, even with your crown, the way you wear it high, and your thoughts, and the way you inspired me to have this conversation. I just saw I saw Anifa's argument on a post on my Instagram, and I'm the one who actually DM'd you, and I told you could you be a part of this panel? So thank you for saying yes. You know, and are you in criminal law or all types
I'm
of
doing
law?
all types of law.
All types, so they
Yes.
can check you out
Yes.
hapo. Pia mimi naweza taka lawyer
Yes.
kawe. I feel safe.
You will feel so. I'm a very good lawyer.
Ako hivi straight. So she's like, if we are not winning this case, Lynn, I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
Yes.
We are not winning here. You know, so congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
go you. Yes. Honey.
Oh, my handles.
You're not
Oh, would you give
anything.
handles?
No, feel free.
Oh, Wanjiru the boss chick. That is my handle.
Boss, it
You are a
is.
boss. Hey, you are a boss. I'm a boss and I recognize my fellow boss.
A boss recognizes another.
Yes,
Ah,
Wanjiru the boss chick.
I love
Even
that.
if we have different opinions,
Yes.
you are opinionated and you are not.
Yeah.
You are not shaken
And
or
she's not
intimidated.
shaken, and that's nice.
Thank you.
I love that we can exist in different opinions, different conversations,
Harmoniously.
and we exist in harmony
Yes.
without throwing stones at each
Should not
other.
project.
Should
The
not
conversation
project.
was so-
It was so beautiful.
Everyone's opinion just
And it mattered, and we made everyone feel like their opinion mattered.
Yes.
Yeah, go you,
Thank you.
boss chick.
Positive.
Yes. Yes.
I am Rose Angira on Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram, and TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
just Rose Angira.
Your parting shot.
My parting shot is don't look at the other green grass.
Yes.
What are yours?
Slack
Relationships
it.
are hard. Friendships are hard as well. So choose your circle wisely and work on your relationship, on
Yes.
yourself. And
Yes.
I hope you've learned something from the three of us.
Yes.
Because
I know, even me, I've learned.
yeah, because
Even me,
like
I've
the
learned.
experiences she had, she's learned something from her.
Yes.
I've learned something. So I also hope that the viewers have also learned something.
Good.
And you can just sit and reflect on yourself and like, okay, yeah,
Yes.
this was okay, this was not okay. And
And you'll be back.
yeah,
Yes.
We
and,
want you all
and
guys
we should
back.
try not to make the barter trade of Nyash.
All along you had Nyash in your mind. Hey.
No, I believe in love. Lynn.
Yes.
I believe in love,
Yeah.
and it's not coming in my head, like just walking with someone because okay, you can have the Nyash.
Yes.
No,
Because they have Nyash.
aingi kwa akili yangu.
Haioni venye inaweza happen.
Yes.
Utadate Nyash.
Naendaje na mtu just because okay, you can have the Nyash. No, we should not normalize that.
No, we shouldn't.
No.
I'm in agreement. Thank you once again. I'm on it. If we can do this even once per month, maybe
Yeah.
you
Invite
can
us.
give me an
Invite
hour.
us,
Let's
yes.
have these conversations. I've really felt connected with you guys, and it's been amazing.
Yeah.
And I've, as you've said, let's learn to water our own
Grass.
our own grass.
Yeah.
But you know what else is green? Why are you laughing? You know what else is green? No, tap send. So you guys, you make sure that you first download the app tap send,
Yes.
and also ukiwa hapo majuu ukienda and you feel like sending me. I know we are not friends, but now
we know
each other.
you can buy me lunch.
We know each other.
Yeah, just tap your phone and send me something. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing. I want to wind up. So even as you go, know you've really helped us have an impactful conversation. You'll even see it on the comment section. And to you guys at home, I really want to know what your views are. What's your take home? I don't even know what now name should we give ourselves, you know? Can the girls be back, and what topics would you want them to tackle? And also, I'm going to have a panel with men, or maybe I'm just going to have Joshua J. Karanja do that for us. What are some of the topics or questions that you want us to ask men on the upcoming episode? And then we are going to have an episode, all of us together, you know, all of us together. We are going to have that episode and we are going to have a very, very impactful conversation. So leave me your thoughts on the comment section, and do not forget, guys, to check out our partners on today's conversation, Tap Send. It's an app, a money sending app that allows you to send money to your loved ones. And remember, if you use my code, just go. If it's your first time, download the app, use my code. You're going to get a cashback of $20, 15 euros, 15 pounds, and 50 dirhams on your first 50 transaction. So don't let that moment go to waste. Use my code, guys. It's going to a long way so that I can prove to them that I'm also really impactful. And I also have people who are actually interacting with the products that I am here advocating for. So it will go a long way to also help me. So please go use my code so they can see that we are really impactful, and send money to your loved ones here back at home. It's effective, it's faster, they have greater rates. And if you have questions, ask me here upper comment section or info@lnn.digital. That's where I'm at. To my incredible team, asanteni sana, and to you guys who have watched, thank you so much. So how about I see you tomorrow, guys, at 10 a.m. It's been real. Aya basi kaende.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Lead. We are waiting for Anifa to come up with a legal YouTube channel so that she can advise us. Yes, she can. We are coming. We are acquaintances now. We are coming.
Legal issues. If you are open.
Really? Would that be open?
Yes.
Let's do it. People connect for a reason.
Yeah.
You see an opportunity?
Grab it.
Nobody is waiting here. Sini sawa?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's been amazing, and asanteni sana my tap people for coming through. Na hizi nitaanza kuuza hizi vikombe na hata hoodies and some other things na mununue. Support creative. Bye. I'm sitting with a business woman here. Siwako Ludhuli. Siwako Ludhuli. Naziweka Ludhuli. You can pick them from Ludhuli, guys. It's been real. Aya, nivo? All right.